stream using the hashtag NPSSgrad.
Excellent. Well, it's a very special afternoon, and we don't want to drag this too long because we know it's not only hot in here, but it's incredibly hot outside, especially if you're wearing a cap and gown. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we turn our eyes to the corners of the room, and we would like to welcome this year's graduating class of 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Here they are. While the grads are making their way down the red carpet, we would like to take this time to do a little housekeeping. Please make sure that you stay clear of the sides of the walkways. We'd like to make sure that the Eagle Vision people can get a camera shot. Those camera shots are available up on the big screen behind the stage. And once again, as Mrs. Stackhouse had said a few minutes ago, you can check out all of our photos and those kinds of things on Twitter, as well as following us on Facebook at at SD60 NPSS. All right, we're going to start with poolside. If we can send our first two, here we go. Randy. Such a good group of people up there. Good-looking group, that's for sure. At this time, I would like to call upon Brittany Welsh, who's going to lead us in the singing of the national anthem. Brittany, if you could make your way to the performance stage. Please rise. With the exception of the graduates, please remove your hats.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Brittany. At this time, we would like to begin today's ceremony by acknowledging the traditional owners and custodians of the land upon which we are celebrating today, the Denezaw people. And I'd further like to pay respect to the elders, both past and present, on this day of recognition. I would like to call upon Chief Yahi for a special welcome from the Blueberry First Nations people.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank the organizers of this event and for inviting our nation to be part of this celebration, this important time. I would like to start off by, good afternoon to everyone. I would like to welcome you to the Naza territory as we gather here to celebrate the graduating class of 2018. And just a few words to the graduates. To the graduates, for most of your lifetime, 13 years to be exact, you were a student. You've worked hard to earn your high school diploma. We are proud of your accomplishments and are excited for you and your next steps in life. Some of you will continue your education. Some of you will enter the workforce. Some of you might just take the summer off. No matter what you do, make sure you live life to the fullest, because life is truly what you make of it. I wish you all the best for your future, and will leave you with some words of wisdom. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Congratulations to the class of 2018. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, you're up.
Thank you, Chief Yahi. The past is important for all of us, but especially our graduates today, as they reflect upon roughly 13 years of their academic career. 13 years of school, complete. Let's break that down. Each year has roughly 180 days of instruction, which is 2,340 days, or 39,420 hours over the past 13 years. Provided, of course, that you had perfect attendance, especially in those first period PE classes. That is roughly 36% of your life.
So let's say that you had one teacher in elementary school, 2 in middle school, and 4 each semester in high school. That means you could have had around 35 different teachers influencing your education along your path. So I think right now let's take a moment and recognize all of those people that are here. Should we go for a little walk?
Let's do it.
So, as we make our way around here, Mrs. Stackos, I want to think back to all the families. So, if you are a parent of one of these wonderful people behind us, I'd like the families right now, moms and dads, if you could stand up where you are right now and remain standing. Moms and dads. These are the people that spent countless hours getting you ready for school, supporting you along the way, and everything else from wiping your nose and tying your shoes, making lunches.
Now, if you come from a family like mine, I have 4 younger brothers, and I know that they were always there to support me throughout my education. So if you are a sibling of a graduate, a brother or sister, can you please stand up?
Parents, please stay standing, though. Now, along that path, there were other people, too. There were grandparents, spent summers trying to recuperate with you. When you're doing a little R&R in the summer, they were there to get you ready for September. So grandparents, if you could join those standing right now, those family members that are extended as well, you could stand up for us.
If you are an aunt or an uncle, can you please stand up?
Aunts and uncles. If by any chance you were a School District 60, not the teaching staff, but a School District 60 employee that along the way cut the grass, made the basketball court that much nicer, did all those things in the classroom to get it ready, you were supporting these people as well. Can I get you to stand and be recognized?
If you are a coach or a trainer who has spent countless hours working with your athletes, waking up at 6 in the morning, meeting them at the weight room, lining the soccer fields, please stand up.
I think that's almost everybody except one group of people at the finish line. If you are a staff member of NPSS, a teacher along the way that we missed somehow, way, shape, or form, these are the people that spent hours getting you ready in the classroom, spent hours outside of the classroom doing what they do to make you ready for this journey that you're about to embark upon. If you are an NPSS staff or teacher, I'd like to get you to stand right now. We owe you a lot of respect as well. So please, NPSS staff. While we're already standing, I think it's kind of a cool moment, and it kind of ends this little activity. We're already doing a standing ovation. We're just missing one thing, people. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the graduating class, 2018. Thank you very much. And Mrs. Stackos, I think this is kind of a cool moment for us too, because we can come to the middle over here. And I don't know about you, but I'm thinking like selfie time. Stackos and Gill, 2018. Oh, we're going to post that one for sure. All right. So once again, we are live on the on the World Wide Web. You can follow us again at SD60 NPSS. That's our Facebook page. So just a little bit on the housekeeping. So along the way, we've got a few other people that were helping you out in different ways, shapes, and forms, and we'd like to call upon them one at a time. I'd like to call up to the front Mr. David Sloan, who is the School District 60 Superintendent. Mr. Sloan.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, friends, teachers, district personnel, and other honored guests. And welcome to the class of 2018. Aren't they a good-looking group? Now, contrary to the Staples ad and the Christmas Carol, I really think this is the most wonderful time of the year. The weather's finally cooperating, the school year is winding down, and the graduation of these fine young people gives us a cause to celebrate. It's time to offer up congratulations and maybe a few parting thoughts to ponder as we see our newest graduates off to start adulting. Graduation's an exciting time. Grads, enjoy this moment. We recognize just how far you've come. Also take some time to acknowledge your friends who've made the journey with you. And take a good look around, because this might be one of the last times you can say, these guys are your fellow classmates. Graduation marks you as young adults with grown-up opportunities and tremendous responsibilities ahead of you. I bet you can't wait to start. What's next? Well, for the next little bit, it's speeches and presentations. But then after that, it's up to you. As we just did, I also want to thank those in the audience, families, friends, relatives, teachers, staff. In a very real sense, your grad success, this grad class of success is yours too. To all of you out there, again, thank you for your support and your patience. Thank you for seeing these young people through it all. We're a long way from those first days of kindergarten, and I'm sure there were more than a few adventures, bumps, and tears along the way. And that's just with the parents. But today, we're finally done. And they're getting up there. That's testimony to your efforts and support. Now, it's the superintendent's privilege to congratulate graduates on behalf of all district staff, everyone who's worked with them through the years. So all of us, from your teachers to your bus drivers, the custodians, office staff, administrators, right up to the last person you saw before you walked up onto this stage, we all take some pride in your achievement. We all wish you the best. We know that you've made your own way to this event. For some of you, school was probably great fun, and for others, maybe not so much. But regardless of how you got here, congratulations, and we hope you're leaving with good memories and valuable experiences. So let's get back to that what comes next piece. I'm sure you've been asked that a lot the last few days. Until today, it was always summer break and back to class. But as of today, that's not the case. What comes next is now down to you and your choices. So as you leave us, I'll offer a few suggestions. Whatever you do, be kind, both to yourselves and to others. Be grateful to those who helped you. Laugh often and help whoever and whenever you can. In this school district, we like to say our students aren't just some of the best in the world, but some of the best for the world. So get out there and prove us right. Get out there and play nice. It's really the most important lesson we've been drilling into you all these years. I also ask you to live with purpose and be intentional with whatever you do. Don't drift. Don't coast, and don't wait for things to happen for, or worse, to you. The world wants people who are going to make good things happen. So find your thing and get at it with enthusiasm and energy. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a cause, a job, a new course of study, a relationship. It's about to be your time, so get out there and do something good, and do it with style. You know, technology is everywhere these days, and you're true 21st century learners. I know you're great at using your tech, but remember to unplug sometimes. Life really needs to be more about likes, and true sharing has a lot less to do with selfies and more to do with being selfless. I need you to connect with others in ways that are meaningful and powerful, more meaningful than any app or device-driven tech. And never underestimate the power of a good nap. Finally, one last reminder, your days in public school are coming to an end, but learning never stops. And it doesn't just happen in school. Where and what you learn next is really up to you. So make good choices. Sure, take some risks, but be considerate of the safety of yourself and others. On behalf of everyone associated with this school district, I wish you every success and much happiness. Congratulations on reaching this milestone and on truly becoming North Peace's class of 2018.
I'd like to introduce our next speaker, School District 60 Trustee Linda Stringer.
Thank you. I'm so thankful today for the opportunity to share a few words with you. I've thoroughly enjoyed serving as a trustee on the Board of Education for Peace River North for the past 16 years. But what makes today even more special for me is that my firstborn grandchild is graduating today. I'd like to start by thanking the parents, teachers, and all of the school district personnel. It is through your caring, encouragement, dedication, and love that our graduates will walk the stage with dignity today to receive their diplomas. Graduates, congratulations on this milestone accomplishment in life. You've already shown that you have the key ingredients of persistence and determination to make for a successful life. I have one piece of advice for you today. Find what brings joy to your life. Discover that interest, that when you are in the midst of it, time stands still. This kind of passion will provide you with the fuel that you need to achieve ambitious goals in life, ones that require even more perseverance and determination. I'm sure that you have no shortage of people in your lives, and many of them are here today, and they would really like to help you make those choices. But just remember, this is your life, and you need to follow your own path. Unless, as Ellen DeGeneres said, you find yourself lost in the woods, then it might be a good idea to follow someone else's path. Some of you have already found your passion and have your life direction set out. But for others, you may be feeling that graduation has brought you to this smorgasbord table of life with endless options. And how do you decide? Where do you go from here? Follow your passion. Follow your passion. You don't need to find it overnight or even in the next year, but allow passion to direct you in pursuing your education and career choices. What's your first step? Well, take action. A sailboat adjusts its sails and allows the winds to provide the forces it needs to get to its destination. You need to take similar action so that you can unleash the forces of your passion that, like the winds, will direct you. This may be uncomfortable at times, but it is essential. Take that course, try that job, volunteer in that position. These actions will help you to discover what brings joy to your life and allow your deepest passions to emerge. It takes experimenting, taking chances, and not being afraid to make mistakes to fine-tune that focus. A word about fears. Face any fears that might be holding you back from finding your path. Fake it till you make it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Conquer your fear of public speaking. Don't wait until you're in your 40s to conquer that fear. A Toastmasters Club will provide you with incredible encouragement and support. And don't fear competition. Pursuing a career that you are passionate about will put you head and shoulders above all your competition, and you will find joy every day. You won't need to spend time and money finding it elsewhere. Keep in mind this familiar saying, success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. As you leave here today, remember to not compare yourself with others and what their success looks like. And don't allow others to determine what success should look like for you. Remember, choose your own happiness. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. And now we'd like to call upon Fort St. John Mayor Lori Ackerman.
I want to acknowledge that we stand on the traditional territory of the Denizah First Nations, and we'd like to thank Chief Yahe for your warm welcome. Mums, dads, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, thank you for all the support that you have given to these young men and women over the last several years. To the graduating class of 2018, congratulations. You made it. Now, I know that everyone here has a lot of pride in their hearts for at least one of these grads sitting up here, but if you'll indulge me, I just want to acknowledge a few of them. First of all, there's a lot of young people here that I've met over the years as they've done different projects on how to make the community better. I want to thank you for that. I know that many of you have been on the Youth Advisory Committee. I want to thank you for that. I want to acknowledge Alyssa, your valedictorian. Alyssa, I've had the privilege of watching you grow up over the last many, many years. You are a remarkable young lady, and I'm looking forward to your speech. And last, and certainly not least, our granddaughter, Pearl. Congratulations, Pearl. We're pretty excited. Graduates, I want you to enjoy today, but more so what I want you to do is not make this the best day of your life. When you're planning to come back to your class reunion, I want you to have days after today that are better than today, because you have an opportunity to make the best of your life. If things aren't going well, one change in your attitude could change your entire path. So go, be great, be fabulous, and you will hear it again. Above all else, be kind. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I would now like to call upon Rob Fraser, Mayor of Taylor.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Greetings from the Valley, the residents of Taylor. Thank you for the opportunity to say a few words today. Good afternoon, grads, teachers, parents, administrators, families, distinguished guests. I also want to acknowledge the traditional territories of Treaty 8, the Danizaa, and specifically our closest neighbors, the Seiseke Dene communities, who have many grads in this class today. Thank you, Chief Yahe, for your welcome. I appreciate you being here as part of the ceremonies today. As the Mayor of the District of Taylor, along with my colleagues on council and all our residents, it's my great pleasure to wish you our sincere congratulations on your graduation from high school. It is an accomplishment you can be proud of. It's a stepping stone towards a bright future of possibilities. I also want to give a big shout out to all the grads from Taylor, 13 of them this year. As you start the next phase of your life, consider this. Keep your family and friends close, as they will provide the best network throughout your life. This is particularly important to me because I also have a granddaughter graduating this class this year. Tori, I can remember 17 years ago taking you and your mother to the baby bear daycare right in this building. I can remember the school district putting in specifically a seatbelt so that your mother could put you in your car seat and get you to school safely. She hadn't even seen her first birthday yet. And now she's completing that journey that started 17 years ago up there in that building. I think I can say as a grandparent and mayor, I'd like to thank everybody in the entire school system for the support and dedication you've shown not only to Tori, but all of the students as they grow into young adults. Tori, I'm so proud of you, and we love you so much. I promised I wouldn't embarrass her. Now, maybe I've embarrassed myself, but I think there's a lot of people in this room that feel exactly the same way. Grads, take the time to explore who you are. Discover your unique path, and don't be afraid to take a few risks. Learn more about yourself. You have abilities and strengths you don't even know that you have. One of the most important things that you learned in the last 12 or 13 years is the ability to learn. Do not lose that life skill. If you don't try to learn something every day, you potentially start to lose the ability to learn, and when you need it, it becomes too late. Ask questions and think about what you see and hear. Continuous learning will help you to prepare yourself for the opportunities that will present. Be ready. Please remember your roots. Take pride and ownership of our community. Appreciate your time growing up in this unique area of Canada. You will be our best ambassadors as you move through the next part of your life. And as you do that, please tell people that you meet what it's like to live in the North and the opportunities that exist for Northerners. Please consider our communities in your future plans. The Peace Region is a wonderful place for a career and a great place to raise a family. You are a great example of that. We need you to help our communities great places to live, work, and play. Wherever you end up living, be a positive influence in your neighborhood. Being a part of something bigger than yourself is extremely rewarding. Finally, whatever decisions you make for your future, strive to be the best. The world is filled with opportunities for success and happiness. We all urge you to enjoy life, stay positive, cherish these memories of graduation because they'll be with you for the rest of your life. Be safe and congratulations.
Next, we'd like to call upon Mr. Dan Davies, who's going to represent us here in the Peace River area. Come on up, boss.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank and recognize the Dunnage territory here, and as well thank Chief Yahi for his welcome and greetings today. Again, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests and graduates of 2018. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago that I was sitting just a little ways, well, it was a long, long time ago, but just sitting a little ways over there. And I am absolutely proud to be an alumni of the North Peace Senior Secondary School and truly honored to be here today. Overall, MLAs do get the opportunity to speak on a number of different topics, but I think my new favorite topic is speaking at graduation ceremonies. And it's not necessarily about trying to think of something inspiring, but rather it's drawing from the inspiration, I think, looking at all of you walking across and stepping across into this new life and this new journey that you are each going to be taking. As some of the bit of a theme going here, since you've been 6 or 7 years old, your lives have been very structured. You've had the alarm clocks in the morning, you've had set bedtimes, you've had bells to move from one class to the other, and more bells and more bells. You're already tired of bells. You could always look forward to the next grade. You could look forward to summer vacations, your sports, your studies, and of course, you could plan around your circle of friends and families. But tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow, you will now choose your direction. Some of you have decided to continue on with your studies. Others may take time to travel and explore the world beyond Fort St. John. And there is something out there beyond Fort St. John. Still, others might decide just to jump into the workforce. But either way, tomorrow will be different. It will be unpredictable. It's going to be a little less certain. And this can be a little scary at times, because life will take you on this unexpected journey. And my advice to you is to embrace this unexpectedness, embrace this journey that you are taking. You can't always predict everything that's going to happen, and that's fine. For a lot of you, graduation could not have come quick enough today, but I think for the parents out there, it might be quite different. Most of them probably cannot believe how fast that this day has come around. In fact, they probably still remember sending you off to your first day of classes in kindergarten. I can tell you one thing for sure. This is probably one of the proudest days that your families will have to be watching you. As graduates, I hope that you also share in some of this pride and to take that forth with you when you follow whatever path that you choose. And in the words of Walt Disney, all of our dreams can come true if we just have the courage to follow them. So please take care. Enjoy the rest of today's festivities and throughout the weekend. All the best and congratulations on behalf of the province of British Columbia. Thank you.
would now like to call upon Mr. Randy Pauls, principal at North Peace Secondary.
Thank you. Good afternoon to our graduates, parents, family, guests, and staff of North Peace Secondary School. We are here today to honor our grads' commitment to their education and to celebrate this important milestone in your lives. Your families are extremely proud of you. For some of you, you can't imagine the relief they are experiencing at this point. This would be a great time to ask them for money. This is the 18th straight NPSS grad ceremony that I have attended. In continuing a theme that seems to be happening with all our speakers, this is the first one that I have spoken to as a principal and as a proud parent. So when we moved to Fort St. John 18 years ago, this grad class was just coming into the world. I know some of you are neighbors. I held you when you were little. Some of you I coached when you were in grade 5 and 6 in a basketball team at Burt Ambrose. I had the pleasure of watching our Clearview students enter school for the first time. That was back when the twins were cute. Most of you we have watched for the past 3 years, starting at either the ELC or main campus in grade 10, and then for 2 more years at main campus. We have watched some of you struggle, and I admire many of you for the things you have overcome to get to this stage. We've seen you excel way more often. We've seen you laugh, and we've seen you cry. We've seen you fail, but more often we've seen you succeed. Seen you lose some and win lots. Our athletes have excelled at many sports and have represented us well at provincial championships. Our actors and musicians have put on concerts and theater performances that have blown us away. Our career programs are second to none in the province. We came 5th in the robotics competition in Canada. Our hair salon is recognized provincially for the wonderful students they produce every year. We send students to National Science Fair. Our senior alternate students have become leaders in doing the right things to help others in our community. Last week they were at the Salvation Army and presented them a check, I think it was for $1,100 to buy lockers for the homeless. Our academic students are winning scholarships to the very best universities in the country. And I could go on and on. I never tired telling people around the province about the things that our school does, that our students do, the places they go, and the things they accomplish. Our grads have become doctors and lawyers, welders, electricians, and nurses, teachers, mums and dads, CEOs, members of Parliament and of the legislature. As successful as they are even better human beings. And I know you've heard me say it before, all throughout this year. That's what you young people are as well. This is not possible without the tremendous dedication of the staff of North Peace Secondary. From our custodians who take such wonderful care of our buildings, to our educational assistants, youth care workers, and Aboriginal support workers who work one-on-one with our students, to the office staff that keep the engine running, to the teachers and vice principals who tirelessly work with your kids to bring out the best in them so that their hopes and dreams can be realized. I too would like to take this time and ask that all the staff, most of them who are sitting over here, to stand and be recognized, particularly by the students. Thank you. It wouldn't be a grad speech without some bits of wisdom that I've learned along the way that I would like to share. The world doesn't owe you anything. Make your own luck. Hard work overcomes ability most of the time. Take responsibility for your actions, whether they were good or bad. That's all we ever ask. Never be afraid to say you're sorry. It's not a sign of weakness. Dream big. Overstep your comfort zone. Be inquisitive and curious. Ask, ask, ask. Do not be afraid to fail, for we learn far more from our mistakes than from our successes. And continue to be good people. So I'd like to congratulate you on making it to the end of this particular journey. We are very proud of you. We are confident that you have learned the skills from your family and from the school that will make you successful in all that you choose to do. Enjoy your day. More importantly, be safe. Thank you. I have one other task while I'm up here. We're going to start the scholarship portion of the night now, and I get the privilege of doing the first one. For the past 30 years, our school has nominated one student every year for the Loren Scholarship. And the Loren Scholars Foundation was the first national organization in Canada to grant undergraduate awards based on a mixture of academic achievement, extracurricular activity, and leadership potential. The selection of a Loren Scholar is unique in its attention to a young person's character. The selection process is very strenuous. There is a regional competition that our candidate has to submit their resume to and then be interviewed. Then there is a provincial selection process as well, where again they have to travel and be interviewed. And then there is a national selection process as well. And each time candidates are winnowed out of that. Well, for the first time ever, we have a Loren Scholar in the class of 2018. This person coaches speed skating to children and competes at a national level. She is a founding member of her school's Interact Social Justice Club, and she leads students in local and international service projects. She was selected to attend MIT's High School Entrepreneur Program. She has created 3 agricultural technological products. She is a swimming instructor volunteer and works as a pool attendant. The scholarship is for $100,000. And I would like to invite Jessica Talazin to come down, please.
Congratulations, and thank you, Mr. Pauls. As Mr. Pauls said, we're going to make our way into the scholarships and bursaries, and this year, with the help of that last recipient, we have a wonderful announcement. We have $350,000 roughly going out to our graduates this year in the form of scholarships and bursary monies. So thank you very much to all those that were donating and helping out, and more importantly, congratulations to the following recipients. The list is fairly long, so what we're going to try and do is we'll make the announcement and ask the students that we recognize to stand where they are and be recognized with the applause, and we'll move on to our other ones, as there are quite a few. So, the first one, the Aboriginal Education Centre Bursary. It's for a student of Aboriginal ancestry entering post-secondary. Congratulations to the following 2 recipients, Dana Tesowich for Trades and Ava Plunkett, Academics, each with $500. Congratulations.
The Alcan Chapter 91 Order of the Eastern Star Bursary goes to a student who demonstrates a positive contribution to the community on a volunteer basis. This year's recipient of $1,000, Melissa Hofstrand.
The University of Alberta Faculty of Engineering Academic Excellence Scholarship is an acknowledgement of $5,000. Congratulations to Ephraim Capitulo, $5,000.
The Alcan District Girl Guides of Canada Scholarship goes to a member of the Girl Guides of Canada Alcan District in the past or present, planning to attend an approved institute of post-secondary learning in any field. This year's recipient of $500, Francesca Frampton.
The BC Council for International Education is an International Student Ambassador Scholarship for post-secondary entry. This amount is $1,250, and the following recipients, and I'm going to try very, very hard to pronounce these correctly: Jocelyn Eorcher, Genevieve Nguyen, and Chinazum Akubu. Congratulations, each of you, with $1,250.
The BPO Elks Lodge 288 Scholarship goes to a North Peace Secondary School's top academic graduate. Congratulations, Precious Easy.
The Bert Bowes Middle School Scholarship is for a Bert Bowes alumni, and we have two recipients this year, each receiving $500. Congratulations, Ashley Braun and Jaden Schaefer.
The Bona Vista Energy Corporation Award is a general scholarship worth $1,500. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Katie Skinner.
The CM Finch Elementary School Parent Advisory Council Bursary is for a CM Finch alumni. This year's recipient receiving $500. Congratulations, Leighton Tremblay.
The Canadian Forest Products Scholarship goes to a student entering wood products manufacturing, forestry-related engineering, or forest industry-related trade studies with intent to pursue a career in the forest products industry. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Nathan Weidman.
The Canadian Union of Public Employees Local 4653 Bursary is a general bursary sponsored by the School District Support Staff Union. This year we have two recipients, each receiving $1,000. Congratulations to Ashley Braun and Courtney Cowger.
The Catholic Women's League Bursary goes to a Catholic female continuing on to post-secondary. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Alyssa Yu.
The Charles Ellison Framst Award is for a Canadian citizen or landed immigrant requiring financial help to enter a recognized program leading to a certification in a trade or technology, a positive voluntary contribution to benefit the community or school, or both, and an important consideration. On proof of registration in the desired program, the student will receive the award amount for that program. Congratulations, receiving $1,000, Heather Carlson.
The Charlie Lake Elementary Parent Advisory Committee Scholarship goes to a Charlie Lake Elementary alumni. Congratulations, receiving $500, Riley Volts.
The City of Fort St. John Scholarship is for family residency in the City of FSJ, registered in a full-time post-secondary program this year, receiving $1,000, and congratulations to Rachel Cam.
The CJDC TV Award goes to a student pursuing a career in journalism. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Grace Giesbrecht.
The Curtis Hadlin Memorial Bursary. Curtis was attending grade 11 at NPSS and intending to enroll in the dual credit welding program. Curtis's family wanted to remember him by helping other students that have similar plans as Curtis did. This bursary is funded by Curtis's savings and generous donations from the community. The Hadlin family would like to wish the graduating class good luck in their future endeavors. This year's recipient of $1,600, congratulations, Heather Carlson.
The Darren Oftebro Memorial Bursary. Darren was a graduate of NPSS, class of 1999. Darren loved to make people laugh. He loved and lived life to the fullest, and he was always ready when someone needed help. He chose to be a journeyman welder and attended Northern Lights College for all of his training. Darren had his own mobile welding company with 2 units. He was killed in a single motor vehicle accident on September 29, 2017. In the spirit of Darren's helping nature, we, his family, dedicate this bursary in Darren's memory. The recipient must be attending a recognized Canadian trade school. Congratulations to the recipient, and may you love your chosen trade as much as Darren did his. We wish each and every one of you a happy and successful future. Congratulations to this year's recipient receiving $500, Dana Testowich.
The Dave Johnson Memorial Bursary. Dave Johnson worked in the oil and petroleum industry for 37 years. He was loyal to Fort St. John in the Northeast region. When he passed on, a request from the industry brought in over $300,000 in donations for scholarships. This money is provided to a student entering the oil and petroleum industry in this northern community. The student is hardworking, loyal, outstanding, and as an example of the spirit of the North Peace region. This year's recipient receiving $5,000. Congratulations, Alyssa Yu.
The University of Northern British Columbia Scholars Award is an acknowledgement of $20,000. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Crystal McCavney.
The Dennis Youngberg Memorial Scholarship. Dennis Youngberg was a teacher at North Peace Secondary School many years ago, passed away from cancer in his prime. Dennis always promoted leadership and community involvement at both the local and global levels. This scholarship goes to a student who demonstrates leadership qualities and is well respected by their peers. This year's recipient receiving $1,000, Kaylani Schuster.
The District Authority Scholarship. There are 5,500 District Authority scholarships distributed across school districts and independent school authorities that recognize graduating BC students for excellence in their chosen area of interest or strength. Receiving $1,250 are the following students: Annalie Anderson,
Ashley Braun,
Tia Brown,
Alexi Buchert,
Heather Carlson,
Courtney Cowger,
Kira Crushway,
Talia Daisley,
Braden Davis,
Travis Domey,
Patricia Fuentes,
Gase Griesbeck,
Emily Hedges,
Jesselyn Hicks,
Melissa Hofstrand,
Brooklyn Howard from Hudson's Hope,
Monique Humbert,
Ashley Karch,
Alex McNeil from Hudson's Hope,
Lane McCavany,
Jamie McPherson,
Ronan Medcalf,
Zach Milliken from Hudson's Hope,
Alyssa Menard,
Noah Moniger,
Victoria Montgomery,
Kayla Onsiel,
Allison Ossel,
Tyler Pauls,
Jesse Plumunden,
Danielle Podger,
Nanad Rathod,
Jade Rowe from Hudson's Hope,
Jaden Schaefer,
Josh Sale,
Emily Shaw,
Kalani Schuster,
Katie Skinner,
Megan Smith,
Victoria Snyder,
Jessica Telzen,
Leighton Tremblay,
Alyssa Waddle,
Brittany Welsh,
Samantha Wigglesworth,
Deidre Yates.
and Alyssa Yu.
Congratulations. It's a good thing that we shared that one. That was a long list. It was very good. All right, the Dr. G.G. Westover Memorial Scholarship is for a top science student entering post-secondary, pursuing a career in the field of science and health. Dr. Westover moved to Fort St. John from Alberta in 1957, opening the Fort St. John Medical Clinic with Dr. Dixon. He was a well-respected, loving doctor who enjoyed the outdoors and especially flying his plane that he built himself. Dr. Westover has had many grandchildren graduating from North Peace Secondary School, and we would like to recognize the following student. We're receiving $2,500. Congratulations, Alyssa Menard.
The Viper Innovation Inc. Aboriginal Apprenticeship Bursary is an acknowledgement of $2,000 each. Congratulations to the following recipients: Nina Houle, Wyatt Stewart, and Brianna Kasner.
The Dr. Kearney Middle School Bursary is for Dr. Kearney Middle School alumni. This year's recipient, Braden Davis, $475, and Jessica Telzen, $475 as well. Congratulations.
The École Centrale Elementary School of the Arts Parent Advisory Council Bursary. This goes to a student from the English program, this year's recipient of $250, Jaden Schaefer. The recipient from the French program, Tia Brown.
The Fort St. John Community Arts Council Scholarship is going on for a student going on to study music, performing arts, or visual arts at a recognized institution. This year we have 2 recipients, each receiving $1,000. Congratulations to Samantha Wigglesworth and Jesse Plumunden.
The Fort St. John Co-op Association bursary goes to a student whose family is member at the co-op. Congratulations to Courtney Cowger and Rachel Cam.
The Fort St. John Friendship Society bursary is a graduating student of Aboriginal ancestry continuing in post-secondary or trades. The Society's wish for these 2 young ladies is for them to fly as high as the eagles with lots of success in whatever they choose to do. Congratulations to Dana Testowich. It says 2. It says 2.
The Fort St. John Hospital Auxiliary bursary goes to a student involved in the junior volunteer program entering post-secondary in the health field. Congratulations to the following 2 recipients, Danielle Podger and Melissa Hofstrand.
The Fort St. John Hospital Employees Union bursary is for a student related to a member of, a student related to a member or entering a post-secondary in healthcare. The following student receiving $500, Grace Giesbrick. Congratulations.
The University of Alberta Faculty of Engineering Academic Excellence Scholarship is an acknowledgement of $7,500. Congratulations to Josh Seo.
The Fort St. John Knights of Columbus Scholarship applicants are judged on need, grade, academic direction, and involvement in the Catholic Church. This year we have 2 recipients, each receiving $500. Congratulations to Victoria Montgomery and Alyssa Yu.
The Fort St. John Petroleum Association bursary goes to a student who is a dependent of a member of the Fort St. John Petroleum Association. Congratulations to the following 2 recipients, Victoria Montgomery and Brittany Welsh.
The Fort St. John Rotary Club Scholarship is a general scholarship, and this year receiving $5,000. Congratulations to Keelani Schuster.
The Fleury Family Basketball bursary selection is based on academics, future plans, and positive team spirit. Congratulations to the following 2 recipients, Nathan Weidman and Jamie Harder.
The Fort St. John Ethiopian Community Award, as a token of their appreciation, the Fort St. John community considers it an honor and privilege to present Kidusan, who is a smart, determined, responsible, and honest young girl, with this award to further her education, receiving $710. Congratulations, Kidusan Gourmet.
The Goodlow Cecil Lake Community Club Scholarship goes to a Clearview School alumni. Congratulations to Katrina Kimmy.
The Harrison Company Scholarship is for high academic achievement in the area of Law 12. Congratulations, receiving $200, Rachel Cam.
The Holly Hill Memorial Bursary. Holly Hill was born in Fort St. John on November 1st, 1978, and graduated from North Peace Secondary with honors in 1996. Holly was a lifelong voracious reader and lover of all books and was only 33 when she died of stomach cancer on May 11, 2012. From the estate of Peace pioneers Don and Ev Hill, Holly's 3 uncles, her aunt and her father, former member of Parliament Jay Hill, each made an initial donation that launched the Holly Hill Memorial Bursary. This $1,500 bursary is in support of a graduating student from NPSS who has overcome challenges with literacy and is committed to post-secondary education. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Young Ho Lee.
The Home Hardware Graduating Employee Scholarship. Home Hardware Employee Scholarship is offered to NPSS students who have been employed with our local store for the past 1 to 2 years. The scholarship is offered to a student employee who has been showing great work ethic, consistent hours, and maintained a B average. Our future is with our youth. We are proud to have them as part of our team and to support their future successes. Congratulations to all grads, but special wishes to this year's successful recipients. You've worked hard, you will succeed. This year, we have 2 recipients receiving $1,000 is Juliana D'Agostino and $500, Melissa Hofstrand. Congratulations.
The Jean Gardner CPA Memorial Scholarship, sponsored by MNP, goes to a student entering post-secondary in business. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Lane McCavney.
The John Baccio Muscle Therapy Bursary is for a student entering post-secondary in a supplementary health care program. This year's recipient receiving $1,000. Congratulations, Katie Skinner.
The Kevin Dahl Memorial Bursary. Kevin was a student in Fort St. John from kindergarten to grade 12. He passed away before graduating in 2014. This bursary is awarded to the most improved graduating life skills student. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Josh Powers.
The Margaret Miller Memorial Scholarship is sponsored by the Fort St. John Hospital Auxiliary. Margaret Miller was a dedicated, lifelong volunteer. She was the founding member of the Fort St. John SPCA, a life member of the Royal Purple, and a member of the Fort St. John Hospital Auxiliary, volunteering for many years in the gift shop and working tirelessly on fundraising projects. Most people will remember Marg as a longtime employee at Sears and for her friendly parting comment of, "Bye for now." This $5,000 scholarship over 2 years is awarded to a graduating student who has demonstrated leadership in school and community volunteering activities and will be enrolling in post-secondary studies in healthcare. Congratulations, this year's recipient, Alyssa Menard, $5,000.
The Quest University Presidential Scholarship is an acknowledgement of $45,000. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Kaylani Schuster.
Mary's Changemakers Award. Despite insurmountable health challenges, Mary remained dedicated to helping those in her community. She believed there was a silver lining in every cloud and good in every person. Her desire was to help others to see and then meet their potential. This year's recipient of the award, congratulations, receiving $1,000, Ronan Metcalf.
The McDonald's Educational Scholarship Bonus goes to a graduating employee proceeding on to post-secondary. Congratulations to this year's recipient, JC Van Sickle.
Noelle Jellison Performing Arts Bursary. It's for a graduate who has participated. A graduate who has participated. I performed for a minimum of 5 years in dance, music, or theater. So the lucky recipient this year receiving $500. Congratulations, Samantha Wigglesworth.
The North Peace Administrators Association Scholarship goes to a graduating student going on to post-secondary. Applicants are judged on academic excellence and demonstrated leadership within the school and community. Congratulations to the following 2 recipients, Kaylani Schuster and Aiden Craig Steele.
The North Peace Fall Fair Society Bursary for a student who has demonstrated an interest in agriculture and been involved in the North Peace Fall Fair Society. This year's recipient of $500. Congratulations, Victoria Snyder.
The NPSS Alumni Award is a general scholarship worth $500. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Lane McCavney.
The Oil Wives Club of Fort St. John Scholarship is for female in sciences. This year's recipient of $500. Congratulations, Emily Hedges.
The Peace Arts Gallery Society Bursary goes to a student entering post-secondary in a fine arts program. Congratulations to the following two recipients, Jessie Plamondon and Samantha Wigglesworth.
The Peace Passage Skating Club Bursary. Peace Passage Skating Club Bursary is, for the club, the student that is graduating student going, I just can't mess that one up anymore, can I? Can I start again?
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at you, though.
You shouldn't laugh. You totally jinxed me. I'll try it again. The Peace Passage Skating Club graduating student going on to post-secondary. See, that wasn't that hard. Congratulations, Lane McCavney, $250.
The Peace River North Teachers Association Members Scholarship goes to a PRNTA member's child pursuing further education at a recognized post-secondary educational institution. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Jessica Telzin.
The Peace River North Teachers Association Memorial Scholarships for a student entering an education program with the goal of becoming a teacher. This year's recipient of $1,000. Congratulations, Crystal Wolf.
Another Peace River North Teachers Association scholarship worth $1,000. Congratulations, Ashley Karch.
Peace River Regional District Electoral Area B Bursary is awarded on the basis of residency, academic standing, and community involvement. This year's recipient of $1,000. Congratulations, Grace Giesbrecht.
The Peace River Regional District Electoral Area C Scholarship, awarded on the basis of residency, academic standing, and community involvement. Congratulations, Allison Austell.
The Peace River Regional Healthcare Scholarship is a scholarship to assist high school students who reside in the Peace River Regional District who are pursuing a post-secondary diploma or certificate program in healthcare. We have 3 recipients this year. Congratulations. Each receiving $1,500. Jamie McPherson, Melissa Platt, and Tia Brown.
The Phoenix Volunteer Club Chuck Miller Humanitarian Award is an award presented to a student that has taken up a leadership role and has been an active volunteer to make positive changes in the Fort St. John community. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Ronan Metcalf.
The Rebecca Vecchio Memorial Bursary is for a graduating male who embodies and is involved in the My Strength Is Not for Hurting campaign and philosophy. This year's recipient of $1,000. Congratulations, William Johnson.
The Rebecca Young Memorial Scholarship, Education, goes to a student pursuing post-secondary studies in the field of education. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Jan Celine Bermudez.
The Rebecca Young Memorial Scholarship with Music Focus for a student pursuing a post-secondary program in music. This year's recipient of $1,000. Congratulations, Ashley Braun.
The Rebecca Young Memorial Scholarship with a special needs focus goes to a graduating student with the Ministry of Education designation for students with special needs. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Amanda Kelly.
The Royal Canadian Legion Bursary. This is a general bursary, and it's going out to 5 individuals, each receiving $2,000. Congratulations to the following: Heather Carlson, Aidan Craig Steele, Emily Hedges, Melissa Hofstrand, and Samantha Wigglesworth. Congratulations.
The Schulich Leader 2018 nominee is an acknowledgement of a student demonstrating excellence in the pursuit of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Congratulations to Alyssa Yu.
SNS Turbine Services Limited Bursary. This is for a student fully committed to a future in the mechanical repair field and shows a natural mechanical ability. This year's recipient of $1,500. Congratulations, Ninad Rathod.
The Settlement Workers in Schools Cultural Diversity Achievement Award recognizes a secondary school graduate who is a landed immigrant, refugee, or permanent resident that has made a significant contribution towards promoting diversity and multicultural awareness within the schools and community. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Alyssa Yu.
Shell Canada STEM Scholarship. Shell believes that education can open the door to opportunities and help youth build a better future. Science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM, lies at the heart of Shell's business. Engaging youth in STEM is a vital step to inspire them to become further engineers or scientists. Shell Canada is proud to support STEM Scholarship Program, which supports youth from across the country to further explore STEM-related studies. Congratulations to our scholarship recipient. We can't wait to see how you shape the world. Winning $2,000 this year, congratulations, Young Ho Lee.
The Sid Davis Memorial Scholarship. The scholarship is awarded in memory of Sid Davis, who passed away this past December. Sid was born in Hamilton, Ontario, and lived in Williams Lake for most of his life. But 6 years ago, Sid and his family moved to Fort St. John. Sid was a former hockey player who, for the last 20 years, was a minor hockey coach. He first began coaching in Williams Lake and continued in Fort St. John. Sid was always able to connect with people, but it was through his love of hockey that he impacted people the most. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Aiden Craig Steele.
The Stern Jorgensen Memorial Bursary. Stern was a young man of incredible depth, personality, and warmth. Carpentry and woodworking were his passions, and he excelled at them. This award is a small measure to acknowledge and remember this bright flame that too soon was extinguished. Congratulations, this year's recipient of $500, Jordan Shawcheck.
The Trevor Bolin Continuing Education Scholarship goes to a student pursuing further education at any recognized post-secondary educational institution. Congratulations to the following two recipients, Alexi Buchert and Emily Hedges.
The University of Victoria Entrance Scholarship is the acknowledgement of $2,000, and moms and dads, I'm sure you're going to be happy about that one. Congratulations to Katie Skinner and Emily Hedges, each $2,000.
The Upper Pine School Parent Advisory Council Bursary goes to an Upper Pine School alumni. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Nathan Weidman.
The Western Communities Foundation Exceptional Achievement Citation and Bursary Award. This award is given to students who intend to seek further education or training to become productive citizens of Canada and who have overcome diversity. We have 5 recipients this year, each with $750 coming to them. Congratulations to Samantha Soderholm, Katrina Kimmy, Lane McCavany, Travis Domey, and Tyler Pauls. Congratulations.
The Yellowhead Road and Bridge Scholarship goes to a student with an average or above average academic standing, tenacity in studies, leadership in school, and community activities. Congratulations to the following 2 recipients, Jesselyn Hicks and Emily Shawn.
Along the way, we missed one as well, so we're going to acknowledge that one as well. So we've got the BC Council for International Education. It's the International Student Ambassador Scholarship for Post-Secondary Entry, winning $1,250. We'd like to welcome up to, to stand up and be congratulated, Heather Kim, $1,250. That's a lot of reading.
That was.
Too much reading. All right, so at this time we have scholarships and bursaries down. The checklist looks good here. We'd like to call upon the class historian to come up and present the graduating class. A little bit of history. Alexi Buchert, please come up to the podium.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the graduating ceremony. I want to congratulate the graduates of 2018 on their achievement today. I want to address the hard work and dedication it took to scale this mountain. The first millennials have made it. Congratulations. Every one of you in the audience has a close family member or friend ending and starting a new endeavor today. I would like to thank all of you for coming to see us pound the flag of success into this height of achievement. 13 years ago, our graduating class began in kindergarten, napping, playing with toys, and learning the alphabet. We traveled to middle school and then to the Energetic Learning Campus and North Peace Senior Secondary. Fast forward 13 years, where the alphabet we learned is in our math homework, and we get in huge trouble for taking a nap in class. Over the years, we have fortuitously become friends and with benevolence have supported each other. Whether you felt these 3 years rushed past or they prolonged endlessly, they have come to an end. Every graduate in this room has traversed many crevices and worn out hiking boots to get here today. I'm sure all of us have said, "That's it, I'm done with school," due to discouragement, but that wasn't the only obstacle. There were countless close calls and copious nights of questionable decisions. Whoever told us grade 12 was going to be the easiest year of our high school experience was severely misleading. This year consisted of rushing to finish online assignments 20 minutes before they're due at midnight, trying to learn an entire unit of a course the night before the unit test, or staying up all night to finish a final project you left till the last minute. And I know we can all relate to those. We cannot predict what is going to happen or what our future cliffs and valleys will look like. I mean, who would have guessed we'd be telling our fellow classmates to stop eating Tide Pods in the 12th grade? Our lives are about to change. At the top of this mountain is adulthood. We have all pursued different paths since we started in grade 10 that got us to this point, and now we're all about to veer on different paths again. Some of us staying home and working, some of us moving away, and some going to university. Although it feels like we will never see each other again, there are memories that are going to last us the rest of our lives. Highlights we will all remember include outside of school gatherings, late night, or hearing about someone getting knocked out with a Biology 11 textbook, the boys' club in the basement, the school flooding, and watching a fellow classmate dance on the cafeteria table. Those moments where we hope the journey will not end in a fall from great heights are really what will stick with us when we think about our high school years. Days of plodding through the muck and dizzying moments of fun and excitement brought us here. We have all learned from near misses, and we will continue to. We should apologize to our parents for the gray hair we have caused as we have scaled the ridges these past 3 years. As we look in the audience today, we recognize people who have trained, influenced, and shaped us. We acknowledge your great contribution to our mountaintop moment today. This is our graduation, a ritual event where we are awarded a diploma in hope that we have learned enough to know that it is only the first of many precipices to conquer. Orrin Hatch, a longtime U.S. Senator, once said, "There's a good reason they call these ceremonies commencement exercises. Graduation is not the end, it's the beginning." The word commencement means a start or beginning. I wish us all wisdom and perseverance as we start preparations to navigate the range before us. Success is ours. Thank you.
Can you stay up here with us?
I would now like to introduce your 2018 valedictorian, who has the highest academic average in grade 12. Please give her a big round of applause, Alyssa Menard.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming out today. As some of you may have noticed, today is kind of a big day for us. Today marks the end of a journey 13 years in length. When we walk out of the doors of this arena, we're done. Congratulations, guys, we made it. We will never have to go back through the doors of NPSS, and maybe more importantly, we'll never have to park in that parking lot again. I mean, unless you still have to write the English provincial, in which case I am deeply sorry. I think I can speak for the majority of my class when I say that this year has been simultaneously the longest and the shortest year of our lives. Friday afternoon classes lasted a lifetime, but somehow still the months flew past. We've spent the last year meticulously planning for our futures, but today I suggest that we look back and appreciate the past. High school might have been tough sometimes, but it is not likely the tough times that we will remember. 50 years from now, even the best students aren't going to recall the classes they took or the lessons they tried so desperately to remember. Because if I'm being completely honest, academics are certainly important, but that's not what high school's about. It's about the lunchtimes and the Friday nights, the first jobs and the best friends. It's the successes that we celebrated and the failures that we learned from. It's about the moments in which we realize who we are, what we love, and what we want to do for the rest of our lives. For each of us, this journey has been different. Every one of us has encountered roadblocks, stumbled and wanted to give up. But it's how we responded to this adversity that defines who we are. Evidently, as we are here today, we're not the type of people who give up easily. It would have been easy to quit, and we probably wanted to more than a few times. For instance, if I had maybe a dime for every time I had told my parents or my teachers that I was going to quit and pursue some undesirable but also lucrative career, I would be a very rich woman. But I didn't quit, and neither did you. And honestly, at this point, this is all that matters. Today, as we celebrate our graduation, I encourage my fellow graduates to look back and appreciate their achievements. You worked hard to get here. Graduating high school is no small feat. We did not make it here on our own merits alone, however. Behind each graduate here today is a community of support. We as the students at NPSS were fortunate to have many great teachers who went above and beyond with us. So thank you to those who went the extra mile for the lessons taught with passion, creativity, and contagious enthusiasm, and for the many extra hours spent at lunch. We would not be here today without your commitment to our education. And to our parents, grandparents, and other caretakers, we can never be grateful enough. Without your sacrifices, your love, and perhaps most importantly, your patience, we would not have found the drive to make it to the end. Graduates, as we close this chapter of our lives and embark on our next adventure, I wish you all the best of luck. Over the years at NPSS, I have had the privilege of meeting some truly extraordinary individuals. I have every faith that each and every one of you is well within the capacity to achieve their dreams. I am proud to graduate with such brilliant people, and I'm absolutely honored to represent our class as valedictorian. Let us begin our new adventure with a spirit of joy, and leave here today knowing that we will make our community proud. Let us be courageous, let us push boundaries, and most importantly, let us be kind. Congratulations again, class of 2018. Thank you for your time.
I'll take it. You want to stay together with Mrs. Stackles, you work together, okay? All right, so it's at this time in the ceremony that we pass the ideas around the memories and the lessons learned, and we start to look towards the future. The grade 11 class, the graduating class of 2018-2019. Pardon me, and this is called the candle lighting session. I'd also like to call upon Jesselyn Hicks, who is going to be presenting her song during this procession, so she can make her way over to the performance stage. That'd be great. And off in the far corner, on Arena's side, I would like to welcome our two grade 11 representatives, Marley and Jordan Locke, representing that graduating class as they make their way out to the valedictorian and historian now. Jesselyn, whenever you're ready, grace us with that wonderful voice of yours.
when tomorrow comes, I'll be on my own, feeling frightened of the things that I don't know. When tomorrow comes, when tomorrow comes. And though the road is long, I look up to the sky, darkness all around, lost hope that I won't fly. And I sing along, I sing along, and I sing along. I got all I need when I got you and I look around me and see a sweet life. I'm stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart, then you shine it in my eyes. I can't lie. But you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. I see the shadows long beneath the mountaintop. I'm not afraid when the rain won't stop. 'Cause you light the way, you light the way, you light the way. I got all I need when I got you and I look around me and see sweet life. I'm stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart when you shine it in my eyes. I can't lie, it's a sweet life. You're stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. You're my flashlight. I got all I need when I got you and you look around me and see a sweet life. I'm stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart when you shine it in my eyes. I can't lie, it's a sweet life. I'm stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. 'Cause you're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. 'Cause I got all I need when I got you and I look around me and see a sweet life. I'm stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart when you shine it in my eyes. Can't lie, it's a sweet life. I'm stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night.
Thank you so much, Jesselyn. We really appreciated that. What an amazing voice. I think we're going to be looking for her on iTunes sometime soon here. Get your autographs early. Just one little housekeeping item that we wanted to bring up. We know we had the scholarships and the bursaries and the awards, and we've been asked to, all the recipients, normally we'd come up and you'd receive all that up here, but there's a letter that you're going to receive over here to our right. You're on the end of the table there. Thank you. That letter will be presented to you, so if you did receive something, you'll make your way up at the end of the ceremony.
It is now time to announce.
I'm going to add one more, okay?
Or you keep going.
I need one more. After the ceremony is all completed, I know there's going to be a lot of photo opportunities for students, for parents. Really excited to get the caps and gowns in a photo. We're just reminding students before you leave the rink, we need you to return those caps and gowns to the same place where you received them yesterday, as they're not yours to keep, but you do have to return them today before you leave. So just another piece to consider there.
It is now time to announce our graduating class of 2018. In my fitness class, we have a motto: you are your only limit. It is on the whiteboard in the weight room and on the back of the shirts that we work out in every day. It is something that keeps us going when we want to quit. It reminds us that with hard work, perseverance, and grit, we can accomplish anything. Graduates, if there is one thing that I would like you to leave with today, it is that moving forward into the next stage of your life. You are your only limit.
Well, I guess it's hot enough in here we can all look to go somewhere else on the outside. Wherever you're going, remember to be safe. But the biggest part is what's about to happen right now. So the graduating class, just like we practiced it last night, they're going to make their way down that red carpet one more time, and they're going to be lining up along the side of the boards here for the grand finale. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time. The graduating class of 2017-2018. I'm going to turn my microphone over to Mrs. Taylor, and we're going to do the name calls. So graduates, as you make your way down the red carpet, you'll remember poolside and rink side, and your folder and CD are there waiting for you with a handshake from one of 4 people. Maestro, when you're ready.
All right, let's go. Karis McBrien. Brooklyn Furman. Colton Kimmy. Kaylee Sebastian. Ashwin Nault. Cole Hines the first. Lexi Buchert. McKenna Christensen. Juliana D'Agostino. Sorry. Brianna Bianchi. Alyssa Menard. Sawyer Phillips Stanley. Tyne DeShenko. Tommy Chambers. Connor McDonnell. Jamie Bates. Tara Jones. Cassandra Clark. Annika Vanderlinden. Cody Buchert. Riley Giesbrecht. Braden Davis. Reed Jacobs. Cody Rosti. Kira Harmon. Pardon me? Kendra Hecker. Aaliyah Spidell. Ian Tizon. Charlie Yahe. Declan Franklin. Noah Moniger. Aiden Craig Steele. Cameron Callison. Madison Furman. Brittany Hansen. Braden Adderley. Kyle Robertson. Brad Taylor. Jaden Schaefer. Emily Hedges. Melissa Platt. Lane McAvaney. Jillian Clark. Sophie Belmarie. Morgan Dorch. Angela Gerving. Katrina Kimmy. Sydney Hagan. Abigail Barch. Nina Hool. Kyle Cantlon. Colton Breckus. Riley Sawchuk. Derek Hadlin. Good job. Annie Jansen. Heather Kim. Nathan Michelle. Chelsea Cordapat. Chad Singh. Marvin Ukatu. Richard Wainwright. Hilda Barco. Kidusan Jirmar. Jana Strembecki. Tia Brown. Taylor Shenton. Maddie Gallagher. Jamie McPherson. Madison Morton. Mackenzie MacArthur. Pearl Cardinal. Jacob Tibbetts. Zach Arnston. Paul Graydon. Carson Fenton. Kayana Jobson. Tanya Kantz. Grace Giesbrecht. Allison Austell. Gabriella Lowen. Nikisha Holden. Dana Testowich. Megan Budd. Harmony Beta. Heather Carlson. Dylan Jack. Nick Young. Jason Ross. Brennan Swisdell. Ryan Hill. Francesca Frampton. Shauna Williams. Megan Smith. Victoria Zoe. Emily Yannicek. Katie Jinga. Lainey Miles. Heard me? Carissa Clarkson. Sarah Jane McBurney. Grace Alton. Jillian Rayburn. Jessica Weens. John Shirachik. Walker Roman. Travis Dome. Noah Whitford. Dawson Crawford. Sam Soderholm. Peter Greyeyes. Tegan Huck. Brianna Olson. Ricky Langenhoff. Megan Sowers. Alicia Caterberg. Connor Sawyer. Nanadra Thod. Matthew Morrison Norrish. Ben Sharp. Deidre Yates. Katie Skinner. Victoria Montgomery. Luke Roberts. Blake Albertine Berg. Keelani Schuster. Talia Daisley. Caitlin Buziak. Dana Phillips. Christina Lehman. What is it? Stuart Scaffrey. Caitlin Belzick. Delaney Pengali. Lexi Dyke. Cassidy Roblin. Connor Harmon. Randy Norman. Colby McGuire. Wyatt Stewart. Oh, I got you. Jessica Tellison. Danny Atchison. Benjamin Gall.
No.
Jordan Sawchuk. Garrett Laliberty.
Nathan Siemens.
Nathan Siemens. Are you okay? Devin McMillan. Rachel Cam. Pardon me? Colton Gollin. Ashley Ohlenberger. What is Brianna Kasner. Paula Smitherham. Cassidy Canova. Kristen Arnston. Alyssa Webster. Jordan Isles. Cravets. Caden Cravets. Jackson Teagart. JC Bird. Abby Robinson. Shalom Justin Daniel. Jocelyn? Jocelyn. I forget his name. What is it? Oh, Alex. Alex. What is it? Alex? Yeah. Okay, you go. JC Van Sickle. Mackenzie Clovis. Tyson Henry. Austin Lucas. Joshua Gray. Ryan Bruval. Will Johnson. Megan Lowen. Dawson Phillips. Levi Meskinak. Jay Lee. Narissa Fox. Haley Thrift. Riley Volts. Kylie Simpson. Riley Lagaden. Hunter Famino. Elizabeth Steinbrenner. Caleb Triska. James Buchert. Graham Buchert. Jordan Lassard. Oh my goodness. Sorry.
Matthew Amon.
Matthew Amon.
Tegan Cube.
What's so bad? Tegan Cube.
Joshua Stones.
Joshua Stones. What's your name? Rianne Sonmore. Joshua Powers. Ford Vanderlinden. Troyer. Blake Troyer. Katrina Young. Marissa Wasco.
Joanna John.
Thank you. Joanna John. Tori Hott. Jamie Harder.
Lyndon Goss.
Lyndon Goss. Danielle Podger.
Devin Kowalski.
Devin Kowalski. Carolyn Kitt. Tommy McMahon. Chelsea McMahon. Destiny Harsh. Cassidy Ewell. Jordan Vansickle. Ryan Zarchinsky. Savannah Moore. Melissa Hofstrand. Tiana Moore. Bailey Wallen. Kuyet, oh, there you go. Kuyet Daniel. Mackenzie Gibran. Didn't you say?
Yanka, just say Yanka.
Yanko?
Yanka.
Yanka. I tried.
Toby Yolo.
Toby Yolo.
Jeremy Veloso.
Jeremy Veloso.
Brendan Finch.
Brendan Finch.
Hunter Badke.
Hunter Badke. Youngjin Park. Cole Wozniak. Peyton Dick.
Matthew Tremblay.
Matthew Tremblay. Maria Hambler. Ben Kopp. Haley Harmon. Joshua Pio. Raymond Natividad.
Melchor Orid. Melchor Orid. Melchor.
Melchor?
Yeah.
And what's the last
Orid.
name? Orid. Melchor Oriel.
Tori Snyder.
Tori Snyder. Elena Kirpan.
Courtney Cowger.
Courtney Cowger.
Casey Maloney.
Casey Maloney.
Leighton Tremblay.
Leighton Tremblay.
Donjan Seo.
Oh, goodness. Donjan Seo.
Julie Cameron.
Julie Cameron.
Kira Nielsen.
Kira Nielsen.
Kayla Copa.
Kayla Copa.
Oh, I tried. Jamie Salinas.
Jamie Salinas.
Catherine Peters.
Catherine Peters.
Brittany Unra.
Brittany Unra.
Crystal Wolf.
Crystal Wolf.
Tiana Peters.
Tiana Peters.
Steven Schuler.
Stephen Schuler.
Matthew Cunningham.
Cunningham?
Yep.
Matthew Cunningham.
Clayton Callan.
Clayton Cantlin.
Chad Lay.
Chad Lang.
Samuel Ogunbayo. Samuel Ogunbayo.
Samuel. Trying.
China Zomakwevo.
Can you just say it?
No, please.
Cash Wilson. Cash Wilson.
Cash Wilson.
Luke Tompkins.
Luke Tompkins.
Jesse Plamondon.
Jesse Plamondon.
Rochelle Mackey.
Rochelle Mackey.
Kieran Leclerc.
Kieran Leclerc.
Brent Clammett.
Brent.
Brent Clammett.
Brent Clammett.
Efren Capitolo.
Efren Capitolo. Elisa Yu.
Gareth Johnson.
Gareth Johnson. Ethan Liebert. Ebert.
Catherine Abermute.
Catherine Abermute.
Dylan Gould.
Dylan Gould. Katie Green. Tanner. Thank you. Tanner Emerson.
Jared Manley.
Jared Manley.
Dale Lamoureux.
Dale Lamoureux.
I didn't hear your last name.
Taylor Johnson. Cameron Scheck.
Jasmine Stanway.
Jasmine Stanway.
Jillian Wilson.
Jillian Wilson.
Hannah Andrews.
Hannah Andrews.
Gray Smith. Gray? Like the color.
Okay. Gray Smith.
Ashley Brown.
Ashley Braun.
Daniela Boomerang.
Daniela Boomenlag.
BK Gamueda.
Oh, goodness. What is it?
BK Gamueda.
BK.
Cole Wagner.
Cole Wagner.
Bo Hebert.
Bo Hebert. Jamie Mitchell.
Anisha Weber.
Anisha Weber.
Jesselyn Lloyd.
Jesselyn Lloyd.
Bailey West.
Bailey West. Alyssa Bertilio.
Casey Diacaras.
Casey Diacaras. Kaylee Guyan. Lindsay Maynard. Patricia Fuentes. Celine Bermudez. Griselda Bermudez.
Sarah Fisher.
Sarah Fisher.
Kira Kushway.
Kira Cushway.
David Amove.
David Amovre.
Carol Achonue.
Kara Achonue. Olita? Okay.
Easy Precious.
Easy Precious. Emily Fennel. Justine Dollywall.
Annalie Anderson.
Annalie Anderson. Sydney Palmer.
Jonathan Zimmer.
Jonathan Zimmer.
Julian De Veloso.
Julian De Veloso.
Randy Field.
Randy Field. Carson Clark. Tyler Lillico. Colton Fleck. Ronan Medcalf. Dylan Ruby. Thank you. Brittany Welsh.
Emily Shaw.
Emily Shaw.
Caitlin Lacusta. Caitlin Lacusta.
Caitlin Lacusta.
Jesselyn Hicks.
Jesselyn Hicks.
Trail Acco.
Trail Acco.
Janae Absassin.
Janae Absassin.
Nathan Weidman.
Nathan Weidman.
Carter Lusk.
Carter Lusk. Ariel Lowry. Ava Plunkett. Tyler Pauls. Sarah McKeag. Colton Milligan.
Walker Milligan.
And Walker Milligan. Samantha Wigglesworth. Chandra Mahan. Christiana Inama.
Viadalina Morel Aquino. Just Viadalina Morel.
Violani Morel. Patience Agba. Mickey Humbert.
Kiera McLeod.
Kiera McLeod.
Kayla Onsel.
Kayla Onsel.
Samantha Williams.
Samantha Williams.
Nice job.
Jordan Pittman.
Pardon me?
Chad German. Kyler Braun.
Sky Stuckley.
Iskas Stuckley.
Noipi Baldo. What is it again? Noipi Baldo.
Neopi Baldo.
Justin Cosme.
Justin Cosme. Mustafa Fassel. Enderpreet Jemprairie.
Andy Lee.
Andy Lee. Ashley Karsh. Stacy Edwards. And Alyssa Waddell.
Mrs. Taylor, I'd like to say thank you on behalf of Mrs. Stackhouse and I for going through all those names. Those ones weren't hard, so a huge round of applause for Mrs. Taylor. Thank you so much. In a few seconds' time, we're going to pull, there it is, we're going to pull up the house lights. Just a couple brief announcements before we do the final farewell here. And I've been asked from the people over at the Field House, this is for all the graduates, any of you that managed to have left behind a purse or a personal belonging over there, you're going to touch base with these three wonderful ladies over here to my right, your left, as a few things were left behind. Also, just a reminder to those scholarships and bursaries, your letters are here at the table if your name was called to receive one. And a reminder as well for all graduates to return your grad gowns once all the photos have been done and taken care of. Before you leave the building, you got to turn them back in. Tonight at 8 o'clock is the Grand March. We'd like to have graduates here with their families for 7:30 to line up along the two ends, arena and pool side. I don't think I missed anything. The big announcement? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very special time for me to announce one last time. We're going to hear it roar as much as we possibly can. Let's welcome them to the next chapter of their lives, the graduating class 2018.